On the CTV News at 6.
When the system fails the most vulnerable in society.
We want to know why the Sudbury Children's Aid Society paid to protect this pedophile's identity.
A Sudbury foster father is sentenced for a horrible crime.
Good evening. A shocking and disturbing case of child abuse in Sudbury.
A young girl was repeatedly molested by her foster father, even becoming pregnant by him.
Today, the victim was in court for the man's sentencing, and outside, protesters were demanding answers from Children's Aid.
CTV's Alana Everson reports.
These protesters are demanding more accountability from Children's Aid. They're protesting outside the Sudbury courthouse. Inside, a 65-year-old foster father is being sentenced for raping a young girl in his care.
I want people to get the message. It's not okay to sexually abuse children.
65-year-old Douglas Claces pleaded guilty to 1 count of sexual exploitation. The court heard the girl was repeatedly molested, beginning when she was 11 years old. She became pregnant and gave birth at 14.
This young person has been forced to be an adult, but she's only a child.
In a rare move, the victim in this case, who is now 16, asked the judge to partially lift a publication ban. In particular, the name of her abuser and the fact it happened in foster care. The lawyer for Children's Aid argued a publication ban remain in place.
We want to know why the Sudbury Children's Aid Society paid to protect this pedophile's identity. We want to know who authorized it within the Children's Aid Society.
Children's Aid says it was trying to secure confidentiality for the victim.
I think the public has a right to ask the question, and I think we also have a responsibility to answer to the question as to whether or not the Children's Aid Society protects the interests of perpetrators. And in fact, we never have, and nor would we ever. The interests, our main priority is always the protection of children.
When the allegations surfaced, Children's Aid says it was horrified and went public to find out if there were more victims.
We would continue to ask for any information that may lead to any further offenses or compromising of children in this community. We always invite the public to continue to be an ally in our protection of children.
The judge called the crime a heinous betrayal of trust. Claces showed no emotion when the judge handed him a 7-year jail sentence. Michelle, the young victim, is now raising the baby on her own.
All right, thank you, Alana. CTV's Alana Everson in Sudbury.